I'm Scott Goldfein, Editor-in-Chief and Associate Publisher of Security Sales and Integration. I'm delighted to have with me today Craig Szamania, Business Development Manager for Access. He is an expert on our topic of key access control trends for security integrators. Craig, thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you, Scott. Great to be with you.
Excellent. Well, let's dive right in, shall we?
Sure.
What do you see, Craig, as the most promising access control opportunity for integrators right now?
Well, speaking for our part of the access control market, which is centered around convenience and people vetting using intercoms and the associated access control, I think there's a ton of new opportunities for dealers and integrators. In the good old days, intercoms were thought of as a quaint little device to talk to someone in the other room. But today, they're a key component of any well thought out and well implemented security solution for any campus building or facility or anywhere you need security and people vetting. And in this day and age, that's most buildings and most facilities. So intercoms in general, either as a standalone system or integrated into other third-party systems, represents a big opportunity for dealers in their local market to grow and expand their business. A couple of new specific opportunities to think about as a dealer that have developed recently include COVID response in the form of low touch or no touch access control and or devices that can be thoroughly cleaned and washed. Next generation Bluetooth, which offers faster, more accurate interaction between the reader and app, making it more convenient for the user and more secure for the facility. And the continued development and expanded use of mobile solutions allowing for guests and hosts to interact remotely. So those are the few of the current areas where we see big and growing demand from end users.
Well, lots of territory for opportunity right there.
Absolutely.
What do you see as some keys to success in those areas?
Well, I think first and foremost is for the dealer integrator to recognize where intercoms fit into the marketplace. Intercoms today are used throughout society, and everywhere you look, you'll find an intercom, basically. I think once a dealer begins looking for those opportunities, they'll find great opportunities to grow their business. As an example, in a commercial building, we all know the use of an intercom at the main entrances. But intercoms are also used in elevator control to secure specific offices or parts of the buildings, also in the parking garages or maybe emergency call boxes around the campus of the building. So there's lots of opportunities to use intercoms. Secondly, I'd say the dealer needs to educate themselves on what those solutions are out in the marketplace. Of course, we're partial to access and two-in intercoms, but the dealer needs to understand all the different types of solutions that are out there so they can match up the best solution for their end user needs. And finally, I'd say understanding their customer needs, what they are today and what they will be tomorrow, who uses the intercom, how they use them. Those are all important things to know as you're designing a system. And if you do that and you understand your customer thoroughly, I think the dealer will find that they'll build the best solutions for their end users, and they'll have those end users for years or maybe even decades to come.
And you kind of touched on it a little bit, Craig, but maybe you want to go a little deeper into, what integrators and dealers should look for in a vendor partner to succeed in this area.
Yeah, it's a good question. I mean, I think the basics from a manufacturer supplier standpoint to the dealer is that we have great technology. The technology has to be readily available so that that dealer, that integrator needs to be able to find it in the marketplace. The manufacturer has to be able to supply first-class service and support. They need to have expertise in technical design of solutions And at Access, we like to think we're a market leader in all of those categories. But probably the most important part of the relationship, of the partnership, is open communication and trust. And that doesn't happen overnight. But having that ability to have open, honest discussions between the manufacturer and the dealer as they're approaching end users will allow for the full power of that technology being used to satisfy the end user needs. So when that happens, I think the relationship, the vendor dealer relationship really will drive the most value and growth in the marketplace.
You mentioned 2N. Could you talk about a specific recent product offering or one that you think would be of great advantage to integrators and dealers?
Sure. So at 2N is a part of Axis. We're 100% part of Axis. We have been for the last 3 years. We've just come out with a new product, and this is actually an Axis branded product. This is the latest and greatest intercom in the marketplace. This is the Axis i8016. And as you can see by looking at it here, it has an extremely small footprint. It's designed to fit in a 2-gang box receptacle, which is very important for the North American market. It's a 1-button intercom with the highest level of video and audio technology available. 5-megapixel camera, WDR, as well as light finder technology built in, echo and noise cancellation. It's IP69 and IK10 rated, which means it's super robust. So anywhere you need a 1-button intercom, this is a great solution. It can be found at any of the Axis distributors, or check us out on the Axis website.
Well, all that technology and aesthetically, very nice too.
Not bad looking. Not bad looking.
Craig, is there anything else you'd like to add?
No, I would just say that from an access control standpoint, intercoms are really booming in the marketplace. They're being used again throughout society. So if you're not incorporating them into your solutions as a dealer, you should take a look at it and look in your marketplace for those opportunities, because they're definitely out there.
Outstanding. Thank you, Craig.
Thanks.
And for viewers, be sure to check out SSI's May issue for the 2021 Access Control Deep Dive, and also online. That's all for now. Thank you.